Which of the following, and I see the word most. So which of the following single family residences would get the most accurate appraisal by applying this method? Reproduction cost approach to value. So all of these are used for single family residences, where again, single family, I'm going to assume you know that somebody's living in it. However, from all the four, which one would get the best value as a result of using reproduction cost? And then some of my friends will say, Brenda, I've never heard of reproduction cost. Again, disclaimer, a lot of content is covered when you are taking the course. Yes, it's a lot. So reproduction cost. There are three major ways to appraise. And keep in mind, if I brush through this, biased, I don't know. I'm going to definitely toot myself here. I'm going to promote myself. Is we do have a video that goes into this topic in terms of appraisal methods. So there are three, and the one that is mostly used for single family residences is going to be the sales approach. It doesn't mean that the others cannot be used for single family residences. So maybe you know that there are three. There's a sales comparison, cost approach, and income approach. Under the income approach, there is the calculation of where you are trying to figure out how much money is coming into, how much money is being produced in that property. So for example, you're getting a rental as an investment. And then there's a cost approach. If this property was to be knocked down and built again, how much would it cost today to build it? That's where the reproduction cost comes into play, where the appraiser is going to look at, do we use the reproduction cost or do we use the replacement cost? If you've had some insurance background, maybe that helps a little bit, where replacement, you're just replacing it with something similar. Reproduction, you're getting a replica. Some of my friends are visual people, so I'm looking around where I am to give you more. This is a pen. If I lose this pen and get this, that's replacement. It's still a pen, though this is pink or purple, whatever color you want to call this, and this is a black pen. It's still a pen. So that is replacement cost. Reproduction would be a replica, a twin who look alike. I'm sure the parents can tell them apart, but this is where if I have this and this is a reproduction, a replica. So which one of these would get the most value as a result of us reproducing it would be a historic property. Why? A historic property, for those who might be familiar with that, there's certain rules that come with that they want to preserve the historic nature of that particular property. So a rental property is income. Vacant really doesn't matter whether it's vacant or not. New property probably would go. So here's where some of you might have been stuck between new property and historic property. New property, they can just replace it with another new one. Historic property would be the one that they might want you to use as close as possible the materials that were used when that property was built, because they want to preserve the historic factor of that property. That's how we got to number 4. This is where I pause and gauge for feedback.
Okay, when I read the question, I looked at reproduction as to do over again, and you wouldn't do over again with a rental property. You wouldn't do over again with a vacant property. It was like the process of elimination, and you wouldn't do over again with the new property because it's new.
I like that. I like that. I will steal that, Ingrid, and I will use that next time. Thank you.